I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Sunday morning, the 4th of August, 2024, and this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 34. And behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus. And when they saw him, they begged him to depart from their region. What a sad scripture verse. Probably one of the saddest scriptures, I think, in the Bible. The people didn't want him. I feel like crying, you know that, because I see it so often. He had just set a madman free, Jesus had, that no one else could. He must have terrorized that district and those people. They tried to tie him up in chains, and he broke the chains. Jesus came, set him free. Then the people said, please leave us. We don't want you to be here. You know, folks, people don't like to change, do they? And they don't want to be controlled, so they think. Jesus doesn't control us. Jesus leads us and loves us. Often I get phone calls from concerned relatives, phoning up, please, can you phone my dad? Please, can you phone this lady? Because they really need to know Jesus. They are in a desperate state. And I go ahead and I phone them, and then I get a rebuff on the phone. Who are you? What do you want? No, I'm not interested. I feel like saying, look, I didn't ask to phone you. Your loved ones asked me to phone you. Not interested. So now, before I'll phone anybody, I still will. I say to them, you phone your relatives and ask them if Angus can speak to them. And if they say no, then I'm not phoning them. You know, in the Garden of Gethsemane, the disciples ran away from the only one who could help them in the whole world. You can read that in Matthew chapter 26, verse 56. Then all the disciples forsook him and fled. They ran away from the only person in the whole world that could help them and protect them. Don't do that. Today, make a decision. You're going to call upon the Lord. You know, sometimes we hear reports of people who don't want to come to our outreach meetings that we have. And when asked, they say, nah, it's just a money-making racket. I know these evangelists. I'm not interested. So then they get a bit of a shock when the person turns around and says, but they don't take any collections at those meetings. In fact, they don't even mention money. And then the man just says, yeah, well, maybe. Still doesn't believe it. I want to tell you today, do not harden your heart against the Lord. He wants to help you. He's there for your benefit, not for his benefit. That's why he came down from heaven to earth to help you and I undertake what we've got to go through. Today, call upon him and he will help you. Jesus bless you and goodbye.